the most heavily anticipated college basketball game in this state's history. And it'll be Auburn, the visiting team, wearing white today, getting the first possession.
All right, Alabama's big guys playing right in the center of the lane.
Playing off Chris Moore. He's getting the start on the wing. Miles Kelly knocks it down, and he can certainly do that. Alabama likes to play at as fast a pace as any team in the country, but it is Auburn off to a great start.
Up winning the game going away. You just have to keep playing.
What a rebound by Dylan Cardwell. Broome will try another one, and it is 9-0 for the Tigers.
It's very important for this Alabama team not to allow second chance opportunities. They're remarkable after an offensive rebound how often that leads to a three. Not usually the type we saw from Johni Broome with a shot fake and a step back. 11 rebounds and really attacked the paint with force.
Broome getting into the paint. And the soft touch for him. He's got 8 already.
Cliff Amore trying to keep him away from that left hand. Did a good job. That fadeaway shot, that's a tough two. Got to give him credit.
Sears with a burst of speed, and he draws a foul. Got a chance for 3.
To me is the Jalen Brunson of this Alabama program. He can get to the rim and finish. Although he would rather shoot a three-point. Going to draw defenders out to that three-point line. Chaney Johnson will.
Diabate, full head of steam. The follow by Nelson. Nelson steps out. Back to Holloway. Shot clock at 8.
Got a switch.
Johnson on him. Holloway the drive. Johnson got him. In the backcourt along with Holloway. Diabate left alone.
A beautiful keeper by Mohamed Diabate.
And with all the great things in the Iron Bowl on the football side, the rivalry there, they've never had a 1 versus 2. They got one here in basketball. Nice turnaround by Johni Broome. What are you going to do with that?
To get it to Chaney Johnson. Johnson has had an impact on this game since he's been in off the bench.
And now he stays in front of Sears on the drive. Little Euro step by Grant Nelson will go. Offensive rebound, Amore. Sears a deep one. And they still don't have a made free. Holloway got it.
Miscommunication on defense as to who was guarding Kelly and Cardwell. Fortunate.
Nelson with a shot fake. Stevenson a corner 3, and Alabama's back within 1. They've topped 100 points 7 times this year, 4 of them in SEC play, as the rebound comes down to Denver Jones. Jones flies in and finishes.
The Auburn break. And Jones recognized immediately that he had Holloway in a bad spot. That was not legal guarding position. And if you go to Baker Mazzara, if he misses it, Dylan Cardwell's right there for the offensive rebound.
And at the other end, it'll go for the freshman LeBaron Philon. Cardwell back to Broome, still plenty of time.
Those are some big mitts by Johni Broome that grabbed that ball.
Kelly, beautiful feed. Cardwell the finish. 6-point game, under 5 to go here in the first half at Coleman Coliseum. Number 1 and number 2. Philon the drive, hangs in the air and hits.
He's going right at the defender's hip, trying to get to the rim. Got all the way past Chad Baker Mazzara, and then took the contact. And look how his eyes never left the rim. Your eyes make layups, and that was a contribute. They want straight line drives to draw help so they can kick it and then play out of it.
They're leaving some points on the line, though. 5 for 9 so far. Pull up by Pettiford is good. Frenetic pace, but no points in the last couple of trips. Johnson, the jumper over Amore, and Chaney Johnson now has 9. Just 32% here today, including 2 for 14 from three-point range. Johnson open again and hits another 3. Second half of our Sonic blockbuster matchup.
One of the ways you can free up Mark Sears, use him as a screener. That's what they did, but Kelly took it away from him.
Denver Jones knocks down a 3.
Johni Broome able to play off Cliff Amore, basically in drop coverage.
Stevenson, a nice reverse. First bucket of the second half for the Tide. The crowd trying to do what it can to help the Tide. That won't help, though. Denver Jones, his second three. Stevenson to inbound. Holloway driving by Baker Mazzara, gets the floater to go. And the transfer from Auburn, so you know he wants to have a big game today. Broome, the fadeaway. Boy, if he can't get back to that right shoulder, he's got other ways to hurt you. Jones searching for his shot and having himself a day as he banks in a three.
And then off this ball screen action, Cliff Amore not up to the level of the screen, and Denver Jones going to pull the trigger off the window. You're not going to come up on that screen. He's going to keep shooting it. He's hit 3 buckets off that action.
Amore, nifty little lay-in. Still got road games at Missouri, at Tennessee, and then as we mentioned, they'll go to Neville Arena in Auburn to end the regular season 3 weeks from today. Mo Diabate, shot clock down to 2. Great job. Johnson, step back Jones, who is definitely feeling it here in the second half. A miss there. Phylon attacking Jones and knocked out of bounds by Baker Mazzara.
To block that, Denver Jones stays in front, goes straight up, and then with the hesitation, that allowed Baker Mazzara with the left hand to wipe that away.
Good pressure by Phylon on Kelly. Now Jones gets the shot off, knocks it down. Denver Jones.
That's clearly a shot they don't mind him taking. Good pass.
And the reverse slam for Amore. And that's got the crowd fired up. Let's see what it does for the Tide. And to try to defend Broome.
Just a ball screen, a slip to the basket. And when you throw out of it, that's the better angle to throw that lob pass. Just beautifully executed.
Picked up his dribble, finds Phylon. Off balance, it'll go.
Is the run stopper, Johni Broome.
The fadeaway, short. Phylon being chased down by Kelly. That's gonna go.
Little horn set right now for Alabama. 2 up top, 2 in the corners wide.
Sears. Yes! Sears is open and hits again. His second three. Maybe it's the ankle again, grimacing and not moving well, getting back on D. But he comes up with a block. The ball is loose and Nelson slams it and ties it. Rebound to Kelly.
Boy, Kelly is such a good guard rebounder.
A transition three for Tahad Pettiford. That's a freshman on the road in this kind of environment. But he's had some of his biggest games in some of their biggest ones. Youngblood with a three. And we're tied again.
Game on, and the lid is off for Alabama. After all these misses, they're starting to knock down threes. Wow.
Baker Mazzara with a three. 6 minutes to go. Baker Mazzara, soft off the glass. He has made some big plays here today. That's now 15 for Baker Mazzara. At the other end, Johnson the defense, Diabate the miss. Numbers for Auburn. Johnson, tough catch, and the finish.
That's right over him. And then a beautiful pass by Miles Kelly and a great catch by Chaney Johnson to finish that ball.
Ball screen Cardwell. Pettiford drives, and another beautifully placed shot off the glass, this time by Tahad Pettiford.
A good balance by Chaney Johnson. Looked like he was going to fall backwards for a second there.
Open is Broome. Got it to go. What a great pass from Chaney Johnson.
And a nice flash into the middle of the lane.
Great cut. Stevenson lays it in. Sears the assist. Jones leans in, was looking for the whistle. Nelson the rebound. And there's a whistle, but before that, Youngblood and Baker Mazzara were tangled up and out of bounds.
And Youngblood is asking for a replay.
Yeah.
He's saying, look at that.
So 10 in white and 8 in red.
Just on the baseline. Oh, there's nothing there.
Youngblood was making a motion like he got hit in the mouth or something like that. Like
maybe he did take a swipe at him, but he was riding him out of bounds.
Yeah.
Maybe with the right hand, there was a swipe taken at him.
Yeah, got him in the cheek.
Yeah, that different angle. The first one didn't seem like there was anything.
Got kicked out of the game against Yale in the NCAA tournament last year.
Yeah.
Just 3 minutes into the game, first rounder, and the Tigers went on to lose the game. This is a big call.
But what was interesting was afterwards when Stevenson caught the ball, he got thrown to the ground and fouled. And they said there was no foul on the play. Really an odd sequence.
It's going to be a flagrant foul on white number 10. Red number 8 will shoot 2 shots, and red will have the ball out of bounds.
Big call. Baker Mazzara flagrant. 2 in the ball for Alabama, and Baker Mazzara is out of the game. That's his 5th. Holloway couldn't turn the corner. Now finds Sears. Again driving, has it knocked away. I think it was Broome.
It was. It's incidental after the deflection. Yeah, it looked like Sears got at least grazed on the head there. Nope, he didn't. Maybe on the hair, but an excellent block.
Auburn has withstood it and had an answer. Sears blocked again, this time Moore. Broome wants some space. Banging with Diabate. Broome wins, and it's a double-digit lead. And finish this one off.
You're worried about bringing double coverage because Broome is an excellent passer, especially out of double teams. But he's able to get to that right shoulder into the middle of the lane. He just bullied Mohamed Diabate, who's a strong customer himself. You got to go. Get to the rim.
Holloway does. That's a goaltend. Count the basket, and it's a 5-point game.
You have to give a lot of credit to Auburn's bench.
Turned over. And will they let him go? Just 10 seconds remain. It's a 9-point lead. No more fouls, and number 1 Auburn comes into Coleman Coliseum, and they walk out of here with a big win. The first ever SEC 1 versus 2 matchup goes to number 1 in a rarity, an in-state 1 versus 2 matchup, just the 6th ever. And Auburn withstood every push, Jay, that Alabama made and just made plays down the stretch.